This is Transcend, and I've got an extra special mix for you today. We're exploring the ethereal, transcendent sounds of Afterlife Records. Let's journey into the beyond.
What can we find today? What's on the cards today? Wild Amethyme's on the cards. Oh, that's a pretty awesome Salker box. No, it's mine. It's mine. I stole it from me. Okay, so last time I remember the guy said I should get very far away from this place in order to find the sunken cities or the desert. So we need to find either or both. We need to find either or both. Easy. So we either need to go to the ocean or find the desert. But if we're gonna go to the other ocean, we need to go very deep. Very deep into the oceans. We need to reach uncharted territory. That's why I have adventurous music. I think the ocean is gonna be harder, but probably more fun. Hello skeletons, I'll ignore you because I'm very cool. Can't even hit me, you weaklings. You wickadoos. You pathetic weakling wickadoos. Okay, the ocean walks out probably. No, that's not the ocean, that's a river though. The ocean might work if we find it. This is a lake, not the ocean. Probably not the ocean. Yeah, just a random place. Oops, hello Sip. Tippy tip. I'm gonna try either a sunken city stuff or desert a camel. Or both or none. Like that's the plan. I want to say something new, yes. Yes. Well, this looks very ocean based. Doesn't it? Looks that way to me. Okay, let's place the boat here. Let's go. We need to go so much further ahead. Minus 5k or something. So start the lap. It's gonna be a long trip. A very long trippies. Trippies. Trippy. It's very trippy. I always liked how the world underneath the water looks in Minecraft. Always looks nice. Has that little bit of shadows that makes it interesting. Like there's something hidden there that makes you want to explore, like, oh, what if there is something cool down there that I can't see from up here? It's kinda baiting you, but not really. Problem is, like, where am I gonna be able to sleep now? I probably will not be able to sleep, so that means I'm gonna get a curse or something. I think that's the way it works. You get cursed for not sleeping, and some ghosts visit you and stuff. Also, I have to keep in mind in the x-axis be going the same way, so I don't lose sense or track of the place that I want to go. Does this look like a desert though? Not sure. It looks like it has sand, but I'm not sure if this is what I want. What is that? I mean, of course, but at the point I am right now, I don't know how easy it is to get to you anymore. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I'm gonna get back my place. Oh, I mean, if you can get to me or yours that, maybe we would be easier to do that. I don't know. Also, oh my god, sense of losing my diggy hole. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the best ever party regardless. Okay, let's see. We are here for now. Let's go by foot, let's go through that mountain. Nice fish, nice fish. Okay, we found the turtle. Turtle is nothing new. We know this Pokemon already. It's not a new Pokemon. Want the new ones. So someone must have came here, maybe me? I don't know. There's some wasted food over there. This looks like it's made. Recently someone made it here. This is what it looks like at least. Okay, this is the way that I want to go. This looks like someone made that. No, am I going the right way? I think this is the way that I want to go. I think. Yes, I think this is the right way to new territory exploration. Cool vines, bruh. Oh, a blue Pokemon parrot. Beautiful. Looks very tropical though. Hey, I mean it's new for me, I've never seen a blue parrot before. Beautiful waters, clean as the sky. This place is a jungle. Oh, green parrot. Green parrot buddy. Oh my god. How cool are you? I'm gonna call you green parrot Pokemon. Yes, you are very cool. Another new discovery already, two. Already. Two parrots, unique. Each of them very unique. Probably gonna need to use the bed soon. Unless I wanna get eaten by zombies. I don't wanna get eaten by zombies, I think. I don't think it's gonna help with my adventure. Being eaten. Thank you, Amathan, for sleeping. It was very good for me. Sleeping. Oh my god. What was this? A hole in the middle of the path? Wow. So rude. So rude. Thank god I'm very strong. I took like almost minimal to none damage. Okay, a lot of ocean this way. A lot of ocean, okay. Let's go. Oh my god, parrots are taking a swim. I don't know how healthy that is for them. But if they're having a good time, who am I to say they shouldn't do that? They're having a blast. Let them swim. It's it's a world that parrots can enjoy, swim at the sea, at the ocean. I wish I had the high-speed motorboat. Like, this is fast, don't get me wrong, but like, if I want to get to minus 5,000 and further, I need something faster than this to expedite the process, you know. This looks like a temple, but I'm not that far away. Okay, let me see. I need somewhere to open this. Okay, let me do it this way. Okay, let me open the boxy of underwater potions. Let me get one. Let me consume it. Let's go underwater. Have I already lost sense of direction? No. Be careful of the evil guys. Korean have teased me well to be careful of them because they keep spawning down here. I don't see anything interesting here. Yes, I don't think there is anything here yet. All this looks pretty common, I would say. It's lovely though. Reminds me of Subnautica in a more peaceful way. Hello. Hello chicken, hello phantom. My mouth is on fire. Why is your mouth on fire? What happened to your mouth? Also, is the music very loud? I'm trying to find new Pokemon, I mean new creatures in Minecraft. Who made spicy carbonara ramen? What is that? Spicy carbonara ramen. Can those things be combined and not cause you to lose your life? Thank you much. Appreciate it. I have found 2 new Pokemon. At least for me, they were new. Blue and green parrots. Super weird combo, but it's very yummy. My mouth is burning. He did not hold back. Yeah, you should drink some milk. I've heard that milk helps with digestion of intense hot food. I think it does at least. Yeah, I mean, I like it spicy, but sometimes I know what you mean. Sometimes it's too much. Let's see, what other creatures can we find in the jungle? I don't know. Phantom said Fanta works better. I mean, I haven't tried a lot of Fanta, but like all the talk about Fanta from the evening, you are not helping my addiction of soda pops. And my withdrawal syndrome is going haywire right now. I want some Fanta. Although I would instantly regret it. Oh, 2 sheep Pokemon. Oh my god, they are combined into one creature, look at this. Now they're divided again. It's okay, it's okay. I was messing. It's gonna be fine. What withdrawal syndrome? Don't have any withdrawal syndromes? Some Turkish coffee. Drink some and the spiciness would go away. Yeah, like, it's very scientific, Phantom, so I believe it. Oh, a hole. Not a big one. I don't know, Turkish coffee sounds not something I should have at night. Sounds something that would be weird to consume at the nights. Beautiful river, beautiful waters with some fishes. Fishes, but no, nothing new. I'm scared of this. I don't want to go that way. There is nothing new inside the cave, I think. I think the new stuff are outside the caves. Yeah, let me know if the music is too loud, so I'm gonna decrease the volume. Oh, it's snowing. Oh, I wish it snowed more in Greece. I love the snows and the colds and all of that. I need to climb up all of these mountains. Annoying. Panos playing smart. What world is this? This is the world of Minecraft. And Panos is a pro at the Minecraft worlds. How do I climb all of this? Okay, I'm gonna do it smart. I'm gonna ride this current to some. I think this is the highest I can get. Now I'm gonna take some blocks and I'm gonna get my way up there with the blocks. Okay, it's gonna be a long ride, but we can do it. This is the world of Minecraft. It's like the smarter you are, the better you are. So I'm doing my IQ 200 million here. Ooh, and I didn't fall down. Gene, climb the mountain with ease. Okay, I don't see any camels here. Not new Pokemon so far. Where is my new Pokemon? I was promised new Pokemon by Apple Lion. Did not work last time with Gordon, but you know what? Gordon is a bad luck charm. Like, remember Fortnite? With Gordians we only died, so maybe this time without the Gordians the curse is broken. We love the Gordians. I'm kidding. I'm always kidding. We always love the Gordians. Am I going back? Yes, I think this is the way that I need to go. Almost went the wrong way. Oh, more mountain climbing. Perfect. I love my mountain climbings. Not really. I was just kidding. I don't know if you guys was able to tell. Were able to tell, but yeah, I don't like climbing mountains. But I'll have to play smart. What can I say? New Panos. The smart Thanos. New Panos, smart Anos. It is what it is. Easy climbings. Easy. Very easy. Easy mode climbings. How are you doing, Phantom? How are you today? How is the tiredness? Are you feeling tiredness? Okay, I think we need to sleep here. Yes. Nice. We don't get any zombies. Okay, this way now. A lot of up and down climbings. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Where is the camels? I want to see the new Pokemon camels. I was promised camels. I know this is not the biome, but I still want them. What am I picking up? Who dropped that stuff? Ew. God. Is Phantom snagging up with bugging? Up and down of Minecraft. Exactly. The up and down of Minecraft is going up and down. So I'm doing the up and downs of the Minecrafts. No, this tree. Yeah, like, you can feel the trust. Yes. The trust is all here. How did you change this? Up and down of the Minecraft is like necessary. If you don't do enough of up and downs, you don't survive. There's a philosophy behind the up and downs. The survival of the up and downs. Like, you have to go up in order to climb stuff, and you have to go down in order to descend, you know? So it's all about the survival. Because if you keep going straight, eventually you will fall. Oh. That's why. Interesting. The more. Yeah, I forgot like you have a different font when you're using the Discord chat, and the messages show on the chat. Doing it on Xbox, it's hard. It's hard. It's hardy. E.T. Hardy, E.T. The Pugling Gremlin. Why is the Pugling a gremlin? Is it like a mutation? Is it like the evolution of the pug? Becomes like a Pugling Gremlin? It's like the second evolution? If it's the second evolution, what's the third evolution? What's its final form? Does it have a final form? You can't join VC, you'll burp. It's okay. Does he make funny noises when he breathes? You're gremlin. It's okay, you don't have to join. You see, the up and downs didn't work there, and I fell down. Gremlin. Yeah, like a gremlin should be making funny noise, right? Oh, white sheep. Oh, I've seen you a lot of times already. Nothing surprising about you. All kinds of grunting. While the other Minecrafters aren't on VC with him. There is no other Minecraft. Only Amathine. Everyone else is doing in real life stuff. You. Is it what kind of grunting is it? It's like sensual? Like cute grunting? What kind of grunting is it? Ice, baby. Guys, look at this. A turtle. We found the greenest of turtles. The green turtle of the greens. Gremlin grunting. Zombie moaning. Zombie moaning. Zombie moaning. How would the zombie moan if it's already dead? I don't know. It sounds stable though. My best friend growing up had 1.5 pug, 1.5 Boston Terrier, named Bird. He was a little love bug. With that kind of name and description, yeah, he sounds adorable. Freaking adorable. Not at all dangerous. If you find some... Doing it on export, it's hard. I should be working on my moss farm, but it's so hard. Sniffer eggs. Okay. That's awesome. I'll try to... I mean, that's the whole point. I'm not sure I know where to find them.
I can feel you now.
Exactly.
I know that you're afraid.
Bullet.
You're afraid of us.
But if I do manage
I don't know the future.
find them,
I didn't come here to tell
I'll
you how this
surely
story can end. I
give
came
them
here to tell you how it's going to begin.
no reward
And then I'm going to show these people what
needed.
they wanted to see. I'm going
He
to
was
show
a
you
cutie? Oh, that means that was
a world
is bye-byes now?
without borders or boundaries,
Why, poor Bolt.
where anything is possible.
Poor puppy. Fall asleep on me when I napped on the couch? Oh, how big was he? Like, also, what the hell is this? In the middle of nowhere? Minus 2k almost? What the hell is this? I don't like this Pokemon, it looks scary. You used to fall asleep on me when I... He was tiny. Like when you say tiny, like that's more. No props. It's an adventure. Yeah. Like maybe 15, 18 leaves, or maybe less. Very cutie, very small. Shorter than my forearm. Look at this forearm. Look at those guns. Look at the manliness of those guns.
That was a breathtaking piece.
We have the stink.
Hope you're feeling
Yes,
the energy, the
bongo
emotion the
farts.
artist poured into it. Let's ride
I
this
mean,
wave.
I'm kind of disgusted
Up
to be
next,
honest,
we
but
have another
okay.
special track that will keep you moving.
What is this place, guys? Stinky baby. Oh my god, 2 llamas. Come here, I wanna ride you. Don't go there, me. I wanna ride you. Shit. They're not amused. Llamas, but they're not amused, are they? Polar bears. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, why are you angry? I don't wanna hurt you, but why are you angry? Why? It's a nice biome. Yes. Why is he angry though? Dude, just go away, please. Oh my god. This is going so wrong. I wanted to meet new Pokemon, not slay them. Is this like your sacred temple? Have I intruded your inner sanctum? Is llamas your god? Please don't. Please. I don't want to kill baby polar bears. Oh my god, I'm going to Minecraft here. I just want to visit your sacred inner sanctum temple. Please. Oh my god, wait, that's a lot of Pokemon bears. Oh my god, look at what. Gotta kill them all. Oh my god. Just sleep, Amazon, just sleep. Maybe they will leave. The Coca-Cola company gonna come for you. Yes, I know. It's their sponsor or something. Okay, I think the rest of them can't climb up here. And I need to go up this place. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this place? She's protecting, but I didn't hurt her. I didn't hurt her cub either. I was just trying to ride the llama. Kill the mama or the pup. I killed the ugly uncle, the perverted uncle. This is who I killed. Pooping up like full corn. Oh my god. Where the... What the heck is this? This was scary. What the actual fuck is this? Fuck! Fuck! Poof! Okay. Once more. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. That was scary. A lot of scariness. Now I need to be super calculated. Also, this is tripping. This is like tripping stuff, you know? Slow. Okay, the game doesn't allow me to go there. Struggle is real, exactly. Pop. That was scary. I know. What the hell is this place? Can anybody explain to me? Gunpowder? Who the F needs all of this gunpowder and string and bones at the middle of nowhere? Debs? Dude, I have no idea. Wow. Rockets free to Hionothirlands. All other 10 1D. So I'm a Hionothirland, right? I am, but I don't have my elytra with me, so... Good night, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You've never seen how much you fly. You do? That's awesome and precious. Oh, how are you feeling, Soul? Is you feeling hot still? I mean, I don't want to go inside there. I'm gonna go back if I go there. Probably Debs made this. So that means Debs has explored this area. So that means I need to go way further back in order to find the sniffers. Phlegmy, ew. Zombie. iZombie. I've watched that. iZombie wasn't bad. It was, yeah, interesting. Tell me what you think of it when you finish watching it. Give me your honest opinion. I think it was pretty fun. It's like a romantic comedy zombie film with a zombie falling in love with a human or something. Best 3 seasons. That's a lot. I think I've watched like first season, half of it, something like that. I even watched all of it, I'm not sure. Some of the book is based on? Okay. So it feels like the upper echelon of CW, so yeah, why not? Okay, are the bears still angry? Gonna hope it's not. Either way, I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh, they look still angry. They don't have a bad memory like maybe they're like elephants. They have a great memory. Not bad. Yeah, like if it's something you enjoy it, and that's it. Let's see how much further can I get today. Oh, the ocean. Thank you, game. I didn't like this area. I'll be fine. Yes, exactly. I'm very, very fast. Fast as a light. Go watch the zombies, dude, and let me know what you think of it later. Yogi. Yeah. Smarter than the average bear, probably. I'm not gonna take an IQ test for that, but I would take your word for it. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I'll say that you are correct, and that's it, basically. You are correct. Okay, I wanna see uncharted territory. This is the only way we can find the sniffers. What is this place in front? I don't know. Looks like Atlantis. Best wishes. Good night, friend. Best wishes as well. I hope you have a pleasant time at home. Set the bears on fire. Too late, I'm sorry. The bears were... Okay. But... What they do? Bears. Good. This spiciness, you're gonna cook fire. I'm not sure I wanna see that. I hope to get the sniffers. Yeah, I hope to get to see the sniffers. That sounds very sniffy. I like the sound. Cute walking. What is this place now? It's a portal. It used to be a portal. Oh my god, there is a boat here. What? Okay, let's get the extra boat. Having 2 boats is better than having 1. Yes. I am with that. Where did my boat go? Did I lose my boat? Did I pick up the boat? How many boats do I have? I have 2. Okay, I picked up my boat, that's good. Okay, so this wasn't... I'm guessing this wasn't looted. Maybe it was. I'd like to determine if this area has been visited before or not. Regardless, I think I need to go further away. Spiciness. Oh my god, the spiciness is bad. Oh, what is this? Do you think this could be it? Do you think this could be what we're searching for? Let's give it a shot. Oh, fudge. I need to get more breathing potions. Okay, I can drop here probably. Drink it? No, I can't drink it because I need to open the... I need to open the bottles. Yeah. Let's go towards there. Why did I leave my boat? Okay, let's go towards there and try this again. Let's try this again. I need to put the bottles on my backpack because I don't know if there is another viable way to consume them when I have them in the box. Oh, wait, what? I've made this. I definitely made this. I definitely made this sign. I'm like 99% sure I made this sign. Yes. I'm afraid to say I've been here. Damn it. Still gonna take a look, but most probably nothing new here. Unless it counts the time someone visited this place. Also, I can't find the place that I was trying to explore previously. Probably because it was this way, that's why I can't find it. Oh, it's gonna be dark. I don't like this that much. It's okay, we'll persevere. Oh. Darkness in the sea by myself. Thank you, Amatine, thank you. Colorful, beautiful corals. I mean, yes, I don't dislike this, but I don't think it's gonna be very helpful. Zombie drownman. Okay, more coast. Oh, is this a shark or was that a dolphin? I think it was a dolphin. Very cool. Cool dolphin times. What should we call cool dolphins? Like cool fins? Dolcool fins? Dolcool fins. Dolcool fins are the cool dolphins, yeah. It makes sense. It does. Okay. Beautiful, uncharted waters. Beautiful. Okay. Going through even more places. A chicken. KFC representative. Yes, nice. Very Colonel Sanders like. Very Colonel Sanders. Very OP. Cow. Cow Pokemon is very common. As sheep Pokemon is. Same with Colonel Sanders, Ducky Pokemon. Also very common. Yeah, we've seen those a lot of times. Let's eat some cooked chicken. Nom nom nom. Nice. Spicy and tasty. Chicken. You almost forgot. Corey and I both want to say next time because it's like you will handle your perspective. Okay. Yeah, that is needed. Next time we're gonna have pictures of the Souvlaki, and that's a promise. That's a very good argument, yes. Next time we're gonna have a large Souvlaki. Gonna be tons of pictures. Like one ton of pictures, like one picture. Probably one picture, maybe two. At most three. But yeah, they're gonna be a picture. Okay, we're getting closer to 3.6 to do something about all those fox. What fox? Fire. Fox. Fox is she talking about? Hmm? Come on. Yes. Also, please don't kill them. 9. Else is like coolest 5 would be this. Okay, very dry land. Island. Still feels like it's an area that I have visited before. Fortunately. So feels like I've made those steps that I went down. Like I've used exactly the same pathing as I'm using now. It's great. Great. Oh, there is a gap. Scary gaps. The army of fox in this pic. Still sounds like the cutest army. No. I don't know what pics is referring. Blue parrot. That's a lot. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. Sounds like a problem, to be fair. Sounds intimidating. Almost to -4k. Okay. We reached the -4k. I'll kill them with lava. Ouch. That sounds like a painful way to go. I hope some of them survive slaughtering. That sounds evil. Sounds menacing. Killing foxes with lava. I don't have that kind of vivid imagination to think of something like that, to be fair. So I'm applauding the creativity there. Sure. Okay. The way. Those lips are robots will stay 15 minutes. I thought this was a desert biome. I was happy that I was gonna see camels. This is not a camel. This is not a desert biome. This is just lame biome. It's like a savanna biome, like lions stuff. I don't know. Looks weird. But not a desert biome. Okay, minus 4.5k. I think next ocean we'll find. We'll try to search for the sunken ruins. Ooh, cool village. But I will not lose any time searching for village stuff. This is not the goal today. Let's see. Sunset is coming. We can sleep there and now. Wait a bit. Farming. Yes. Good morning to you too, my friend. Not this way. This way, yes. This is the way. Vibing with the music. Like it, I like it a lot. I like the vibes, I like this tune. It's very upbeat. It's very upbeat. Is that the time I have to go by? Oh, bye, I guess. Confusing to read. Like this, if she needs to, she needs to. If she needs to go, she needs to go. Thank you. Let's see, where am I going? Straight ahead to another village, probably. Looks like there might be another village in front of me. I hope it's not made by one of us. Okay. Oh. Let's go! Minus 5k, yes! Yes. Oh, hello, villager. You look distressed. Why not? I'm not here to catch you. Maybe check your chests. Nothing of value in here. Lame. Oh, village is lame. Lame village is lame. Let's try to find something more interesting. Ghost of time. Okay, I need to find an ocean or something. I think I've reached unexplored territory area. I'm hoping. I don't remember this at all ever. I hope nobody has set foot here recently. So new things are gonna spawn in. If I understand how it works. If by not ever having someone in this place, if this place is just freshly discovered, we're gonna have new stuff spawned. I wish there was an indication, like we could be able to tell, like, okay, this is uncharted territory, so there is a chance to find new stuff. That would have been cool to implement in the game. You hear that, game developers? Do it. Just do it. I mean, how am I gonna be able to tell? Wow, this is a big gap. Impressive. Very impressive. To go. I don't want to go through that cave. Do I want to go through that cave? Don't even know if it's gonna have another way to exit. Who knows? I think traveling with the boat is the safest option. But now I guess I have to abandon ship for now. Destroy the boat. Oh my god, why is she moaning like that? Girl, chill, girl. Oh my god, she got very much excited. It was scary. What the heck is this music? Hello, Kali. How are you doing? I don't know. It's random melodic techno music. Sorry to say, it helps me keep upbeat and not very tired, sleepy. I'm trying to find the snifflers, Kali. Have you heard of the snifflers? Snifflers, they sniff stuff. Yeah, I know, that was scary. How is you doing? How is the Kali doing? It's a panda Pokemon. I love those. Scary but cool. You don't have a sniffler? Same. I haven't found a sniffler. I don't know. It's a kind of poor techno. Porn techno is, I think, maybe. It's not very kinky. Yeah, and you need to get to an ancient sunken monument. And then you need to find a temple and do some kind of breathing or some kind of blocks. Then you find the block that you get to use somehow and then you get a sniffler or something. It's awfully complicated. Just finished the D&D game. Oof. Nice. Wasn't Pathfinder week day to day? Oh, I'm stuck here. Stuck. He wants more. Or she wants more. I'm not sure. How was the game, Kali? Was it oh my god, this looks mighty hard. And to go all the way around. No, today was my apocalypse game. Ooh, what's it? Based on Breath of the Wild. Okay, exciting. This is exciting as well. Don't know if it's from your game or something else, but it sounds exciting. I need to use some of those to expedite the process. Is my game lagging? Or is it like the vines and stuff like that? Making it not react as it should. I think something weird's going on in this area. Maybe it's the song. Do I lose my sense of direction? Next session the world will end. That sounds like Majora's Mask, I think. I think like Majora's Mask has the same concept. Probably. Or is it like, are you a player in that campaign or are you the DM? Hey! Yeah. All tired panos. Never sleeping. Never sleeping. Just resting the eyes occasionally. From time to time. The world will end. We will be. This is what happens sometimes. The world is ending sometimes. This is a process. Breath of the Wild, where Link goes to sleep for 100 years. Years. Wakes up after the world has ended. Never Zelda style dungeons. Yes, nice. You know you have a good taste when you reference Zelda in your D&D games. Definitely good taste. Where are the sniffers? I wanna sniff some sniffers. Woohoo. Ouch. Very ouch. Yeah, like that sounds exciting. Do the players enjoy it? The end of the world campaign. Sounds scary. That's horrifying. Oh, probably I need to sleep somewhere soon. Let's wait it out here. Have I took it? Okay. Thank God I didn't leave my bed behind. I remembered like a pro gamer would. I was gonna start with the end of the world, but I realized that for my players to hurt and cry through very psychology based smart card. First you make them invest in the character. You make them feel like it's their character. I need to have them start before the world ends. Exactly. So they can form some kind of relationships with each other or the rest of the world before it goes. Yeah. I mean, before it ends. Okay, I need some ocean desperately. Give me some ocean game. And I'm not talking about the Ocean 11 movie. I want literally the ocean. In order to find the sniffers. The player has a brother and a family. Oof, this is gonna stink for him, man. Another has a wife and baby on the way. Oh my god, that's it was. Another has a massive family and the other is a folder of Eldar. The religion is gonna be destroyed. Wow. I'm very intrigued. That sounds like an awesome story. Like, this concept sounds like very dramatic, but also sounds very interesting. Because like, all the relationships they're gonna have, how is that gonna affect them? Like, are they gonna care? Are they gonna try and save them? Are they gonna go for themselves only? Because you can see people's true colors when they invest of that magnitude, at least. Makes you show your real colors. Destruction of that magnitude. End of the world material. Ouch. Ouchie. Very ouchy, very nice. Very cool idea of a concept for D&D, probably. Using End of the World plus Breath of the Wild, that one's very interesting. I made all the way to the top. A white part. Gonna wake up about 13 years later. Oh. So they're gonna be like, okay, I wake up after the end of all world has ended, 13 years. What happened? What remained? What has died? How? What killed them? All of those questions, right? The end of the world will happen at the wedding of the player. Ooh, with a baby on the way. Ooh, that's nasty. I love it, Cal. Very nasty. Kate plays in that game. Nice. Kate is hardcore. I can tell she loves D&D, although I haven't played that much with her. I can tell she appreciates and loves a good story. That sounds like an awesome idea for a concept. Is it gonna be like a long scenario? Doesn't sound like a long scenario. Maybe it does though. You know, it has multiple routes you can go, I guess. Hey, Sniffy boy, where are you? I want you for my collection of Pokemons. I want them Sniffy boys. Maybe this will be a lucky turn. Maybe somewhere around here I can find the Sniffies. Or the eggs or something that can give us the Sniffies. Been running about a year. Ooh, every other week. But we had breaks sometimes, yeah. I mean, life has breaks. What can you do? How life works. Don't see any monuments down here. Do you feel like this particular scenario is at its last legs? I feel like it's gonna continue for much further. Sounds like it can only go that far as a scenario, unless like something crazy miraculous happens. I don't know, it's D&D, anything can happen. Anything? At least another year. Wow. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of a development and gonna be exciting for you, I think, and the players. So they're basically living in a eradicated world, like in a destroyed planet. Like, how does that work? How do they find the resources to survive? Like, I guess not all humanity has been wiped, or they are new citizens on the Earth, on the globe. Exciting. Exciting. I don't see any temples down here. Oh wait, what is this? This could be a temple? Let's try and drink a potion and see what's going on down here. Is there even an entrance? Oh my gosh, how deep does this go? Is it an underwater cave or something? It looks dangerous. Very dangerous. Beautiful jellyfish. I don't think this is where Stifters live. Is there a way? No, I don't think that's it. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a temple after all. Look at a weird structure. Climb. Yes. Okay. Problem sorted. Easy. Don't forget the bolt. More in the way the Roman Empire collapsed. Oh, it's Roman Empire based. Nice and historically accurate, I guess. And everything is dead type thing. Everything. Right. How do you find the means to survive? Not even talking about fortitude, like how do you actually find food, shelter and stuff like that to survive when the world has ended? Doesn't sound fun. Very adventurous. Guess it depends on the players to be creative. When the way the Roman Empire collapsed and everyone and everything is dead, you know. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Okay, I listen to you. So usually when one empire dies because another one is on the rise, so it's kinda overlapping at some point, and I'm guessing that overlapping point is the point in your story. And like someone else or like multiple factions will try to get control of the things that the previous power used to have, and everything is kinda on the open for anyone to grab. Interesting. I wish I had more strength and more willpower. Oops. I'm already getting split down. They belong to the Phoenix Company. Phoenix Company sounds very medieval, I like it. Very medieval-esque. I like it. What is this outlaw thing? Like, are they like actually outlaws or are they called like that because humanity has changed that much? So they go by name of outlaws just to seem cool, or is there like a specific reason? I wonder. Exciting, exciting. This looks very human-made. Explaining things. Too much left to explain here in lore. It's okay, yeah, it makes sense. I don't expect of you to explain every little detail because, like, it sounds like a very complicated world regardless. It's a sort of smoke. Let's see if we can find a place. Set our bed without being that dangerous. Looks okay, I guess. The night is coming soon. There were premier mercenary group and group people try to mediate problem. Like bounty hunters, right? Similar to bounty hunters, I'm guessing. Get some cooked chicken. Yeah, like that sounds like it needs a little bit of details. It sounds complicated, but I'm still gonna say it sounds very fun. Especially because we are making it, I'm sure almost 100% it's gonna be hella fun. Kyle is very creative. Kinda like bounty hunters, LOL. Yeah. Establish within world powers. I mean, if there are not many people left, I guess it makes sense. Also, I think I need to have a small break, go to the PP place. I think I'm gonna be right back. Yes, be right back. Right back, wrists. PP break commencing now. But change it up. Let's put something else. It's very techno. PP time. I think I'm back. Let me check on my cameras. Yes, I'm back. Back from the land of the peepees to the land of finding the sniffers. Yes. Yes. From the land of the peepees.
You think you're back?
Oh my god. Hello. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. How are you doing?
I'm good. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just go bother him on voice chat. I see he's in voice chat.
It's awesome. That's why I'm in the voice chat in the first place. For people to bother me and we can talk about it. How did you came up with the original idea to make a scenario like that? That sounds hella interesting, but also like hella unique. Like just from the Zelda games, or like was the combination of other stuff as well?
Well, so it was it's about like a year and a half ago. So I have a group that I play D&D via play-by-post with,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of them had their Thursday game just completely implode and just didn't work out anymore. So, and I also knew they were all super big Zelda fans, and I was just like, well, like, how do you feel about a Zelda-inspired type thing? And they were all on board, so that's how we kind of came to it.
Nice. Is it also the characters, like the character creation based on Zelda as well, or is it just the universe?
No, it was mostly just the concept. So the concept was, you build a character, we'll do like a prequel, like several sessions, and then we'll have an apocalypse happen, and then you're gonna like come back after that apocalypse one way or the other, and have to deal with the situation. Similar to how in Breath of the Wild, it's like Link is fighting Ganon and all of the forces, and then shit hits the fan, and he has to be put in his little like tube to survive for like 100 years. So that was like the idea, was like they were gonna do it before to get a connection to the world, and then they'll wake up several years later. I hadn't specified how long, just like you'll wake up after shit has hit the fan. Like cities are gone, towns are gone, societies are gone. So many people have died, and you remember what it was like before. You have ties to what was like before, and then just kind of trying to find your feet in this new land.
So it's basically the event is like kind of a thing that happened, but it's all about how do they develop the story from there onwards. It's not like about finding the event per se. The event just happened, and then how do you character build after that?
And then they can like go beat the big bad evil guy that's gonna be facilitating this event. They're basically Ganon characters.
Okay.
And then like start healing the world kind of thing from there. But yeah, it's all like, here are your dungeons that you have to go do, because there's a MacGuffin in each of them, because that's how Zelda dungeons work.
Oh.
You need the MacGuffin to like do the next thing in your steps.
Is that intriguing, like as a DM? Like, how challenging is that, first of all? Like, it sounds very challenging because, like, first of all, like, okay, it's D&D, you have no rules, but you have to be able to create, like, a post-apocalyptic environment every single time. And to have, like, a backstory of what was this place supposed to be and what is this place now, I guess. Like, I'm guessing the players are gonna be asking a lot, like, how did this place look like in the past before it got destroyed or something?
Thankfully, we've been playing in the world for about a year, and then the apocalypse is going to happen. So they've been to a whole bunch of places. They know what places look like, and then it's going to change significantly after this apocalypse. So they'll know. Like, it's not going to be like secreted away from them. It's just going to be like, yeah, you remember there was a city here, and there's no longer a city. City's gone, just rubble.
It also feels like a scenario with a lot of moral choices, I guess. I don't know why, but I get the vibe that it's gonna have like a lot of gray areas between what is good, what is bad, and like, do we help, do we don't help, and stuff like that. I don't know.
And also just they've been dealing with, like, tonight's session that we did, they were dealing with, well, we know these people are bad, so we want to deal with it, but the person who's in charge of the city is like, but you don't have evidence of that. So if you deal with it, you're going to be criminals because you killed a person who's innocent because there's no evidence.
Dude, that's so interesting.
Yeah. because the guy that's getting married, so Nicole, one of the players, she is playing Caspian, who is marrying Veronica, who is the princess of a city-state. And she's
Okay.
just like, no, we can't just move on these people, because if we move on these people, we're going to cause a war. Like, people will come to war to us because of that.
I fail. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like you have like a whole canvas. You have the whole palette, and you can create like as you go. But does it have like an end goal, or is it like it's gonna continue as much as long as the players want to play? I guess.
There's an end goal. So the end goal is so in Zelda games, there's always like several dungeons with items in them that help you beat the big bad guy.
Oh.
And there's several dungeons that I have created and built out and mapped and drawn to then beat the big bad guy. Like, if they wanted, they could wake up and just go straight to the castle if they wanted to. Not recommended, they'll die, but
It also feels like the same. Like you want to explore as much as you can and like see what has changed and like does it matter if we change? Like, do we even want to revert it back? Because I guess you can revert it back. It's
Yeah.
you, Amethyme. Oh, hello, Amethyme again.
So the idea is that they're called the Phoenix Company, and so every like 200 to 400 years there's an apocalypse that happens
Oh,
on this continent, and then the Phoenix Company is reborn and like takes care of what happened, and then the world is like fertile and green again.
is the world aware of that event that is happening and like are they
No.
like just?
They're not aware. They're absolutely not aware. So it's just the Phoenix Company that's aware of this. There's one person that has been in charge of the Phoenix Company for like 1,500 years.
What?
And the cycle just keeps continuing. So like as long as this prophecy is fulfilled, it'll just keep continuing.
It's like Hog Day, Hog blah blah Day. How is it called? The day that keeps repeating. But
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog
it's
Day,
more
thanks.
that, if all of the Phoenix Company dies, then the world will fully end. But if the Phoenix Company keeps rising up like a phoenix and taking care of the problem, the world will continue on as always. It's just this continent that keeps going through this cycle.
Oh my god. Yeah, I agree, Amethyme. Like, I have goosebumps right now. Like, just thinking like about that universe, it sounds like so exciting. So basically, if they kill that guy, that means like an entire continent is gonna be erased from the world.
Yeah,
So-
the continent will be like cleared out of all the corruption and stuff. So, so the idea is that the Phoenix Company will take a different face each time. So it can be like a mercenary group or an army or like a guild of heroes, however you want to like set it up. And then every like couple hundred years, a big bad evil thing will happen. So one time it was an elder dragon. One time it was like fire elementals from the elemental plane of fire that tried to decimate the place. This time...
Same,
it's a-
Amethyme, same. Sorry to interrupt, Carl, go on.
Fine. This time it's a celestial influence that's causing the corruption. So the celestial
Celestial.
is so angry about how people keep fighting and how war keeps happening, even though she keeps trying to have peace. She's decided the only way to have peace is just to kill everybody that wants war.
I mean, that's one way to have peace. It's
Yeah.
not a very peaceful way, but sounds
not.
effective.
She's gotten corrupted to the point where she's just so angry about it, about all the murder that keeps happening. She's like, well, if I keep killing the people that want to murder, then peace will happen. So anyone that gets violent, it's like capital punishment. You're dead. You're executed. No. So it's like super, like totalitarian sort of thing after the apocalypse happens.
Huh.
So what happens is each time, like higher echelons of the Phoenix Company, whatever that happens to be at the time, know about this prophecy about how if as long as somebody from the Phoenix Company exists, the cycle will continue and the apocalypse will never destroy the world. They'll
Oh.
be able to save it. So they pick a group each cycle to be sequestered away. So that's going to be this group. So that's Caspian, Yanir, Hal, and Olympia are the like chosen ones, so they'll be like sequestered away when the shit hits the fan. Now they can all die, and they'll just be resurrected in the circle of the Phoenix, basically, and have to go through some trials. Or they can be sequestered away before they die, just depends on how the wedding goes, I suppose.
Wow. Like, it's also very difficult, I guess, at some point to explain like the morals of that stuff. Like, how do you select some people to do stuff like that? Like, how do you select people that go and become heroes or tragic figures? Like, we're talking about world-ending stuff. It's always difficult to give.
So when they wake up, they'll wake up in a room that is like basically a circle.
Amethine says that sounds amazing. She's as amazed as me. Like, jaw drop moments. Go on, sorry.
So when they wake up, they'll be in this like spherical kind of room that'll have a mural that'll go all the way around in like a 360 degree, and when they look at it, it'll be like, it'll start with like a dark scene of like destroyed villages and a darkness over the land, and then it'll move to the next scene, which is like a phoenix rising above, and then the next scene is the people flourishing and prospering, and then the next scene is a bad guy starting to come up, and then we're back round to the decimated village, and then back round to the phoenix rising. So it's like a cycle going round and round in a circle.
In my mind, I have included Michael Bay explosions. And I don't know.
So I love this. It's been so fun to put. The players are so into the RP aspects as well. They're really good role players, so they're really into it, and I'm just been having so much fun with them.
Is it mostly a RP game, or is it an action-based, or both? Like, I guess.
It depends. So tonight was a very RP session because we're getting ready for Caspian's wedding. But the night before, it was like Caspian's bachelor party, and they were off hunting a manticore.
That's a way to go home in a bachelor party.
And then the day before that, it was so a vampire had infiltrated the palace the Caspian's fiance lives in, Veronica, and had bitten her. And they couldn't figure out how the vampire had got in, because you have to invite a vampire in, you know?
Well, so there's a traitor, I guess. Or something.
No traitor, it's just the fact that the vampire used to own the house that they all live in, and then was killed, but his ownership never got ended.
Revoked. Okay.
So he still technically owns the house. So he came into his bedroom thinking, oh look, a delicious snack in my bed, and then nope, it was not.
Damn them laws and bureaucracy stuff, you know? Like,
I had to come in and say, you are an amazing storyteller and you're making me very excited.
Oh, thank you.
there we go. The more the merrier.
I'm sorry, I
No
started
worries.
like listening to you talk and I was just nerding out so hard.
Yeah, same. Same.
I'm glad. Yeah, I've been having so much fun with this group. They're having so much fun. But the apocalypse will be happening next session, which is in 2 weeks. So I can't wait to see how they deal with that nonsense.
Do you find it hard to give like your villains like morality and stuff like that? Like, because I'm guessing like your villains are not just like plain evil guys. Like they have motivations, morals. They have probably their own ideology and stuff like that. I always find it fascinating when you're trying to create a villain. Like, how do you come with? Why are they doing all of this? Basically,
all my villains believe they are the heroes in their own story, because that's the most interesting villain to me. Is one that can like explain why they're doing what they're doing, and also sound really reasonable about it. That's the scariest kind of villain to me.
Yeah, they're the best kind of villain.
And they're the most fun.
Too.
So
and also, I guess like every hero can be a villain if circumstances permit it, or circumstances can change you, like with a
Well-
tragic backstory, etc. I guess.
Yeah. So I've got, I'm currently running, and I hate to put this number out there, I'm running 6 campaigns right now.
Woof.
So.
Like in
I
number
haven't-
7? When?
I
Never.
The 6th one is starting in September, so I've still got a fair bit of time to
Oof.
figure that one out.
Good
That's
luck
gonna
with that.
be a Curse of Strahd campaign.
Mm.
But it's not a normal.
You love that story, don't you?
It's such a good story, and I'm so mad that we never got to finish it. And I know kind of roughly what happens at the end because I've been in so
Same.
many DM spheres these days. So like, I know.
To be fair, I couldn't take it. At some point, I watched a YouTube video to see a possible ending and stuff like that.
So I have been asked by so many people to run Curse of Strahd because they like my DM style and thought I could do a good job with it. So I was like, but I don't want to run it vanilla. I want to do something a little different with it. So
Add
what
a
I'm
little bit of spice to it.
Yeah,
A
so
bit
what I'm
extra.
doing is everybody's starting at level 3, and everybody that's starting is a member of Strahd's inner circle. So like one of his wives, or his valet, or his
What?
like all of his like closest confidants are just so done with his bullshit and decide to just go murder him.
What?
So like the most recent group that he brought in to be like the adventurers that came in got murdered by Babala Saga, and they're all so mad about it, and have decided to just, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna murder him. That's it, we're done. We're absolutely done. So they're all building like werewolves, Dampier, Vistani, like they're all building these people that could be Strahd's inner circle, and he's just like oblivious to the fact that they want to murder him.
To be fair, he's an ass, right?
He is an absolute asshole. I hate him.
Like, he has like too few redeeming qualities.
So few.
Yeah.
One of my players is going to be playing Irina Koliana.
Okay.
So Irina, if you remember when we were playing, is the woman that Strahd was obsessed with.
Poor girl.
So she's going to be playing Anne Irina, who is a reborn. So she's like been murdered and then reborn.
That sounds like a proper badass to take vengeance on him.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that one, but that's not starting until September. I've got a play-by-post that I'm doing that's based on Regency era, like Fae and Flowers type bullshit. It's just all romance and nonsense. And then I've got my Scotland game, which is the longest running campaign I've got, which is like 2 years going now.
Oof. The thing with you is not only you have like 6 campaigns almost at September, they keep to last like quite a while. It's one thing to properly construct like a world for the players. It's another thing to have to expand it week after week or like a couple of weeks in between. Like that sounds like intense and insane amount of work.
I really enjoy it though, is the thing.
Do you think like you could be like probably a writer at some point? Like imagine if you could write all that stuff down. Like how exciting of a storyline that would be for someone to read. I know I would buy a book like that for sure to read. Sounds like hella interesting.
I write a lot. I write too much, but I don't ever publish really these days.
Everyone starts from somewhere and you don't even have to make it official. Like, how many people can write online stuff?
And then I've got what's the other game I've got the Sunday game that you're in, with the Galanshim stuff, which is reading the end. And then I've got I ran Lost Mine of Fandelver, which was super fun. Which was the first game we played in.
Yeah. Like that brings me back quite a while. But
Yeah.
like there is so many things you can do, like interpretations, characters, storylines in every couple of books that was written in D&D. So everything you can repeat the same idea, but you can make it hella unique every time. So endless possibilities.
We had so much fun with Lost Mine of Fandelver, so they have a goblin that they adopted, basically, from one group.
Baby Gobo.
And they have a horse, and they have a donkey, and then they have an undead horse that they acquired from a side quest.
You're called.
Fair.
Undead horse, meaning like is it like a horse that has died and has resurrected, or is it like a demon
no,
spawn horse?
It's a full-on skeleton, so it's a horse that had been dead and then like was reborn from magic. And,
Wow.
It's basically now in like a magical Pokeball, and they can just like summon it whenever they want.
I choose you, undead horse.
Basically, her name is Juniper.
Jennifer?
Juniper.
Juniper. Oh, that's from Sailor Moon? No, that's interesting. I've heard that name before somewhere in my lifetime.
Juniper is a berry that's used in gin.
Okay, okay. That sounds nothing that I was thinking about, but yeah, that's probably the most legit thing out of the things I was thinking. Also, that undead horses remind me of the undead horses in Minecraft for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, they've moved on now from Lost Mine to like my homebrew bullshit, and they're having so much fun.
Is there any of those that are coming, other than the Galaxy one? Is there any of those that are coming to a closure? Hello, Juniper boy. It's a pretty tree. Soul says that Juniper is a pretty tree, so I guess
Yeah.
that's one way to think about it.
The Galashine game's the only game I've got that's coming to a hard end, and then just depending on what you want to do, if you want to keep playing, we can keep playing. But that was the same with the Lost Mine game. Like I was like, okay, we're done. Do you want to keep playing with these characters, or do you want to do something new? And they all said they wanted to keep playing. So we've launched into Homebrew and Tweaked.
That's Banzai. Kinda sounds like a That's Banzai, I agree. What do you think is the most challenging stuff in a DM's work? Like, let's say Amethan wants to be a DM one day. What's the hardest thing for you? Like, you could give her a tip. Like, what's the thing that made you struggle the most? Or not even made you struggle, like, challenge you? Maybe in a good way.
Don't worry too much about how you feel like you're doing. Players are more forgiving than you think at times. Like I've had times where I sit there thinking, oh my god, I'm having a terrible session, this is terrible, I don't know what's happening, everything's bad, and then after the session my players reach out and say, oh my god, that was so much fun. Like there's so many times where I sit there like, oh my god, I'm the worst DM ever, and then my player will reach out and be like, oh my god, that was so much fun, thank you, and I'm just like, oh okay, maybe it wasn't so bad then. Like it's so hard because you can
You're
notice
your own worst critic.
Yeah, you're your own worst critic. You notice every mistake you make, but your players just see all of the awesome shit you do because they know how much work goes into it.
And also, like Soul said, a very valid point. I think your hardest thing in a game is like, how can you not kill the player characters?
Oh.
Yeah, like.
My other suggestion is don't if you're a new DM, do not start at level 1. Start at level 3. Always start
So
at
easy to kill player characters, right?
At level 1, and I've not played for very long.
My Scotland game that has been running for 2 years started at level 1, and I almost TP'd the party with 3 wolves on my first fight.
Do you feel sometimes like a remorse if you kill someone, or do you feel like you've done a disservice to your story if you don't kill someone, if you spare someone although they should have died? How is that like dilemma working for you sometimes?
I never feel bad because I am very transparent with my players about the situations that they're getting themselves into.
Kali, remorse? This does not compute, says
I've
Soul.
never felt bad about killing a character because so Panos, you've played in my game. You will give a suggestion and I will say, are you sure about that?
Do you think like I'm seriously considering my options, or do you think like I'm a person that sometimes would go?
It doesn't always help you, but it will give your other characters and your party will go, maybe we don't attack the Draco Lich in her lair.
But, like, imagine how fun that would be, though. Like Hollywood value, like
I had a session
Yeah.
where I had a dwarf who wanted to rob a dwarven keep with all the dwarven guards.
deliberately hunts her
And
own wife in
watching
Among
us
Us. Exactly.
while everyone was looking at us.
Sometimes
and we
claims
spent about
that's a
20
favor
minutes
service.
convincing
Exactly,
her
so.
how that was a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
I'm very transparent in what's happening.
Like Soul mentioned, like we're talking about a lady, meaning the Callis, the one and only, that deliberately hunts down her own wife in Among Us, and sometimes claims that's a favor/service. So,
As a favor and
Yeah.
as a service, and
Yeah.
you can just all come at me, whatever.
like I don't dare even to fathom to do that. So don't worry about it. Mhm.
I've never felt bad about it because I'm very upfront in my games about death is a possibility, and you need to be okay with that if you get into a game with me.
Do you ever, or even have like doubts or second thoughts about stuff you've done? Like, oh, maybe this villain is too overpowered, or maybe he's too underpowered, or like maybe we should have approaches. Or are you like, okay, this has happened, let's move on to the like?
No,
How much is guilt a part of a DM's like? Is like second guessing yourself? I don't think that's helpful. Like, personally, I think like going with it and whatever happens, like.
So I don't think it's about second guessing. So for me, who does a lot of homebrew stuff, it's hard to really gauge the CR of a character, of like a boss that I've created. Like I can give you a general idea of where it should be sitting, but it's never going to be perfect. So I always give myself wiggle room. So with me, I have on my hit bar of a boss, I have the minimum hit bar and the maximum hit bar. So if my players come in and they're absolutely fucking wailing on this guy, I give them the maximum hit bar.
Mhm.
But if they come in and I am decimating them, then I give them the minimum hit bar.
I think that's another very important point. Like you give me a good pass here. Like being able to think on the fly and adjust accordingly. I've noticed, like from the few times we played together, you've done an amazing job at that, and I think that's one of your biggest traits. Other than world building, I think being able to think on the fly and adjust circumstances as needed. I think it's so difficult, and you're such a spectacular person for doing that in a very natural manner. Like you don't make like obscene excuses when stuff don't go the way you have planned it. And I can tell like sometimes like we're gonna do upset stuff and it's not gonna be as it's supposed to be. But you have an answer, you have a solution, you can think on the fly. Also, what the heck is this? Is this a boat?
Oh, it's a ship up in the...
What the heck is this? Is this Noah's Ark?
Happens occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, encounter building doesn't end until the end of the encounter, and then I can build a proper stat block. But it also depends on who you're playing with and what classes you're playing with. Yeah. Encounter building is a constant thing, but I always give like I say, like minimum maximum health and extra maximum health. Because nobody wants to come in and just stomp the monster without having.
I mean, unless you're me.
Well, it's fun to do that sometimes. I do give my players like encounters where they just come in and fucking stomp the monster, and it's fun. It's fun to be the boss in that encounter, to be just like, yeah, bitch, I can just destroy you in 2 turns. You're gone. But it's also frustrating if that's all you have. Like, it's fun to also have a challenge. So I try to kind of balance that.
I agree 1,000,000%. Personally, I prefer a challenging fight that can kick my butt, that has me at the edge of my seat, that I can clench my teeth and think like, can I even make it out alive? I don't want to be like certain that I can make it out alive. If I lose the sense that this is something like do or die situation, it feels like it's another strategy game. I think the danger, the impending doom and stuff like that, it's all that makes the thrills. make it
Like-
all worthwhile for me personally.
90% of the fights you get into when I'm a DM are going to be hard fights. There's going to be a few fights where it's just for fun, because like that was the game I did a couple weeks ago where it was a bachelor party to go hunt a manticore. Like that was just for fun. That was just for, I want to hunt a manticore so that I've got like a fun head to mount for my wife on a thing, and it's gonna be beautiful for a wedding present. Like that was basically the idea. So I didn't need that to be a hard fight. I just needed it to be a fun fight, and they
Yeah.
all had a blast doing it. So yeah, I'm a big proponent of encounter design doesn't end until the encounter ends, because if you're doing homebrew, it is very difficult to gauge what's going to happen, especially if you don't know your, because it really does depend on your party composition, because certain party members are going to be weaker than others. So if I've got like a party of a thief rogue, a basic hunter ranger, a basic paladin, and like a basic wizard, I'm gonna stomp them with certain encounters. But if I've got like a twilight cleric and a moon druid,
Yeah.
a drake warden ranger, that's gonna be a much
Twilight Cleric. Haven't heard those words combined for such a long time.
Twilight clerics are the most badass things. Like there's so many like different permutations of what a team can be. So I as a DM have to look at my party and be like, okay, I wanted to do like a flying thing, but I have a gem dragonborn with gem dragon flight that can just fucking fly. So there's no puzzle there. Like there's no puzzle.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Is it difficult to make a challenge for characters that, in theory, in paper, look overpowered in some ways?
It can be, because also you're relying on your players knowing their characters. So I have a player who plays a cleric who is frankly overpowered, but the player doesn't play them. I wouldn't say they don't play them right, but they don't play them optimally, you know?
Yeah, it's challenging, especially if you play an overpowered class. It usually comes with its own difficulties, at least in gameplay wise. Like you have to play in a specific manner, and it's not easy for players to accommodate that playstyle every time. They don't know what they signed up for sometimes.
Yeah. Just I've been doing it for long enough now where I look at the different classes from like the player's handbook to Tasha's, and the stuff in Tasha's Cauldron of Everything is just like so overpowered compared to everything else. Which is why I'm slightly wary on the new 1D&D stuff that's coming out, because a lot of it is really nerfy and I don't like it. So I'm like,
You're talking about the new beta version that they're preparing.
Yeah,
I think the new
the-
version of D&D, it's gonna take quite a while to be released officially at
it's
least.
gonna be 2025 or 2024. It's gonna be like next year or the year after. I don't like some of it. I hate what they've done with warlocks.
What have they done to warlocks?
They've just made them super generic and really nerfed a lot of the like fun flavor you get with having a patron.
I love being a warlock.
Yeah, same. I love the warlock class. It's one of my favorite. I use it a lot of the time for NPCs, because like, oh, the reason I want to murder you is because I've got a pact for the guy. It's super easy to throw together. But I also just I don't like what they've did with the pact. It's really nerfed them, and I don't like it. I don't like a lot of the stuff they've been doing with 1D&D. It's made everything super generic.
I don't like the stuff they done with the races as well. Like they removed like some of the half. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, they've like changed some of the half. I don't like it. I prefer the current 5e stuff. Some of the rules they brought on, I like
Yeah.
the get inspiration on and at one. I think that's kind of fun.
That's kind of fun. I don't like also they nerf the critical damage from spells. I think they removed the critical opportunity to do.
So critical damage. So on one of the Unearthed Arcana, they took out critical damage from the DM side, so therefore the DM can't crit anymore, which is just shitty. Because
Yeah, why the hell would you do that? That's like
I
not
want to have
freaking
fun.
fun. Yeah.
I want to crit too once in a while. It's just so stupid.
Like removing danger from monsters, like what's the point? Like where's the fun in that? I don't get it. I agree 100% with you.
I think they should remove crits from level 1 to 3 because if I crit on my player at level 1, they're dead. They are full dead, no coming back from it. Like I agree with that. They should give more health to level 1 characters.
Yeah, maybe another D8, 6 or 10 according to the classes.
I think you should double the health of level 1 characters and then just go from there. Because at higher levels, that extra dice is not going to make much of a difference, but at low levels, it makes a massive difference. Kill
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know where am I, what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the snoozy flooflers. What's their name again? Flooflers? Snifflers. Yeah. What the hell is this?
You're looking
Okay.
for suspicious Sam then.
Suspicious. Everything is suspicious here.
Suspicious, what is it? Suspicious sand or suspicious cobble. Is what
Everything looks suspicious. What is that supposed to mean?
Gravel.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm mostly exploring.
I'm not seeing it yet myself.
Okay,
because
so
I'm
we
too
have no idea what
scared
it
to,
looks like.
Wander off by myself.
Okay, it's okay. Oh, another big guy.
All I know is you need your brush to brush at it, and then the artifacts crop out of it.
By the way, Kylie, trick question. I think it's a trick question because I don't know if there is an answer for that. A good answer or not. What's your favorite class to play as a DM with a player character? Like, what is your favorite class to have in a party that you're playing with?
So if I'm playing as a player,
As a DM and then as a player.
so sorry, just so I understand. So you want me to say what my favorite class is?
Yeah, as a DM, like,
Yeah,
what's your
well-
favorite player to play with? Like, you enjoy having like a ranger in your party because they can do like cool beast thingies, and you have to force yourself to play as an animal as well,
So
alongside other stuff.
I love a good multi-class.
Multi-class.
Comes to me with like a weird multi-class and like explains their lore to me, and then we can figure it out. I love when it's like, oh, I'm a wizard barbarian, and this
What?
is how I got here, and I'm like, oh, I like that. Let's like figure that out and make it make sense and give you opportunities to use your different things. That's fun. As a player, I love clerics. I would play clerics every campaign if I was allowed to, but I try to mix it up. And yeah, I always think to myself, I wish I was a cleric.
You feel like cleric is a bit overpowered in a sense that combines a little bit of everything? Definitely a healer, sometimes a
not
tank, and sometimes
necessarily-
tons of damage.
It's not necessarily that they're overpowered, it's that they can kind of do anything you want them to do.
Yeah, a jack of all
Like,
trades.
They're so good.
I feel like the bard has almost the same abilities, but they are more like supporting than a cleric.
Bard are very support class. Like that
Yeah.
is their thing is support class. Me, I like to be able to just go in and murder a bitch and then also heal people.
Yeah,
And that's for me what the clerics are. Cleric is my favorite. I've played about 15 clerics in different games.
15 clerics.
I've done every single of the like domains. My favorite domains are life, knowledge, and light. Light because you get fireball,
Fireball.
and everybody loves a fireball.
Yeah, like I had no idea you could cast fireball as a cleric.
Yep, if you're the light domain, you get access to fireball at 3rd level.
Wow. Okay. And yeah, like you can be a whole man army. Like
Yeah, clerics are
let's see.
badass.
What's your favorite number of players to play with? Like as a DM, like how many players is a good number? How many players is too much or too few?
5 is a good number for me.
I like that number.
because it means if one person can't make it, there's still 4 players, which is
Mhm.
still a really good number. So 5 is perfect for me. But I am about to play with 7 players soon. so
7?
we'll see how that goes. Yeah.
I've played with like 3, and all of us like to talk over each other.
That's not good.
The players I have are pretty good about not doing that. So the 7 people I've got are all people I've played with on numerous occasions or in a campaign. So I think it'll be fine. Peachy is in that group.
On the 7 ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the Curse of Strahd game.
Oh, the one that's gonna take place in September, right?
Yeah, September is when it's gonna start.
Okay.
I'm currently crafting a character for a campaign that I never know if I'm gonna run.
Oh.
Oh, no campaign in particular, basically.
Okay.
Basically an idea for a character that, if I ever get the opportunity, I'd love to run.
I mean, that's creative on its own way. Sometimes you just need the motivation to do something, and then if you have it ready, you're like gonna be like more motivated to start the action game.
Well, actually, it was like the idea came from like a song you posted in the music channel once, and I've been just working on the concept for this character since.
I think it's very tricky. Like, it's all about, I don't know, Kali knows more about that from me. Like, it's all about getting your feet wet at some point. If you get like the first cold shoulder from trying it out and seeing like the ins and out, the goods and the bads, I think then you know if it is for you or not. If you always have like second guessing yourself and you never try it, I think it's gonna constantly nag you at the back of your head. I think you just have to be like, okay, I'm going for it. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing bad can happen, actually. If you think about it.
I mean, I started being a DM because I got angry while I was drunk. So that's what happened. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie and say it was anything else. I got mad after a game I was in that sucked so hard that I decided I could do it better, and I put up an advert. And it's 2 years later now, and we're still playing.
Yeah, like sometimes that's all you need. Some proper anger, some proper alcohol, and no regards for anything else. And it's like Kali said, like you might think like you're doing a terrible job, and your players are like having the times of their lives. Just because you're yourself harsh or critic doesn't mean like you're doing a bad job.
I
Those are
thought I
just-
could create a world. I don't know enough about D&D rules to like make a viable like DM.
That's a good question, Kyle. Do you think like a DM needs to follow the D&D rules by letter or by heart in order to have fun?
So, I didn't really have a massive grasp on the rules when I started DMing. I made sure I had somebody in my group that knew the rules well, is a good thing, and just was able to trust in them and ask them questions of like, is this right? Does anybody know this particular rule?
Trial and error.
But I would always say you should expect your players to know their sheets. You shouldn't need to know what's on their sheet.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing with a bunch of newbies, which I do, but like if you're DMing for the first time, I would suggest not taking on a bunch of new players. I would
At least
suggest-
have one experienced player to help
I
you out
consider-
any time of need.
considering how long I played, still consider myself a newbie because I forget things all the time.
I forget things all the time, and I'm a DM. Like I go,
Yeah.
hey, person who plays this character, what do you think that role should be? Because you've played this character more, and they'll give me an answer. And as long as you've got people you trust to play with, then it's
A
fine
lot
to
of
do
the
it.
problems with me is I don't trust anyone I play with right now.
I'm like not to toot my own horn or anything, but the Kalithos channel that you're in, everybody I've played in there with is wonderful and super chill. And
I know, I played with you guys. It was amazing. It was probably the best campaign I've ever run.
Yeah, so if you wanted to advertise in there for your game, you're absolutely welcome to do so.
So kind of you, Kali, thanks.
Well, that's the kind of place I want to like have. Is I want to be a place where I DM a lot, but also like Kate DMs and a couple other people come in when they can in the DM. So if you wanted to do like a one shot, you can advertise there. You're absolutely
Nope, my
welcome.
sister's home.
And also sign me up if you ever want to play D&D and you want players. I'll be happy to help and join one.
Yeah, I don't always notice the adverts for games, unfortunately, because quite often, sometimes Discord just doesn't notify me.
And I would also suggest like starting with a one shot or something. Like don't go full with 200 game idea, 200 chapter game idea. Like
Yeah.
start it with a one shot and see how it feels for you, because it's important for you to have fun as well. Like it's important for the players to have fun, but if the DM is suffering mentally or in another way, shape or form, I don't think it's gonna make them wanna do it for the long run.
I've been really lucky with the players I've had. I think I've only had 2 problem
I
players.
think it was your calling. To be fair, Kali, I think it was something like you needed to do in this lifetime. I think it was.
I love it. I have so much fun, and everybody I play with seems to have fun, so I keep doing it.
Mhm.
I'm going to be doing a sequel to the Christmas one shot I did.
Oh,
Mm.
when are you doing that?
Twinkle
Sometime
your
in
pop.
October, because I'm going to do like a Nightmare Before Christmas thing.
Ooh. I'll
rather
try to
than do-
remember to equip my character with like disenchant or whatever the spell was that I needed to make sure he didn't like run away.
I'll probably tag people like early September time.
I still have my character sheet.
Oh, cool. You'll probably need, like, I'll tell you, it's probably going to be like upgraded a level or 2, because there's going to be time having passed.
Well,
Since
yeah,
Google
I
takes
imagine it's gonna be a little bit.
But yeah, there's going to be. I was like, I was going to do another Christmas one shot, and I was like, ooh, what if I did like a Halloween Nightmare Before Christmas thing? That could be super fun.
This is
That
Halloween.
sounds
This is Halloween.
Exactly.
I
Like,
love that movie.
it's such a good film.
I
So
agree.
It
good.
is.
So yeah, I think it's going to be like a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe. Probably near like October.
You don't even ask me, just add my name to the roster.
She's saying that because she feels like she's gonna forget.
I'll if my sister makes plans, I'll tell her just to cancel them.
See, October. I'll need to go through when all my games are, but October 31st is a Tuesday this year, so it probably won't be on the 31st. It might be the Monday or the Wednesday around it, but I will let y'all know, and I think it'll be super fun. I have so many ideas, but I also have like apparently 6 campaigns that I'm running right now.
That
Amethyne,
sounds like it could be a little stretchy. What?
Amethyne, I have good and bad news. The good news is that I'm further than 10k, so probably all these areas have been unexplored for now. Bad news is like I haven't found any snifflers thingies. But you know what? This is gonna be more thingies for me to explore because I'm gonna be at minus 11k distance. Probably crash the server and the game somehow. But we're gonna try to find the snifflers next time. Because it's almost 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's not
I was
almost
gonna say
3
it's
a.m.
like 3
Yeah.
a.m. for you.
Yeah,
Super
all-
late.
Also, fun fact, the campaign that I joined, I think my character was a barbarian halfling with a giant lollipop as a
Yep.
sledgehammer
Yep,
of sorts.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's so good.
Jingle Your Pop, I think it was
Jingle
called.
your pop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kinda kinky, kinda naughty name, but it's
I loved it.
all about the mystery and the naughtiness, right?
Mhm.
That time of the year.
I'll let y'all
Dude,
know
it
when
was
that's
so
coming
fun.
up, but it's
So
definitely going
fun.
to be coming up.
Thanks a lot, ladies, for joining and making this way more fun than I expected it to be. Thanks to both of you.
Bring it out.
Well, I was a little bit lonely anyway because my sister's gone all day, and I got no one to talk to.
And you know what? We heard from the master herself, and we had some awesome stuff from Kali. It was awesome to hear a lot more from world builder Kali. And I'll see you
But
soon.
somebody listens to my nonsense.
No, I love it. Every time, anytime, we're happy to indulge in more of those during July. I'm probably gonna have more free time to do this. Have more fun with you.
Cool.
Uh,
Good night, guys.
good night. See you soon.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye bye.